All right, so I finally have figured this all out, I think, and we're going to be casting my first match, VRality Vs GameFist, and they're just getting in the tent and they're preparing for stuff, so I don't know what's going on right now, but it should be starting pretty soon, and once it's ready to go, shall switch it from the stream starting soon to onward. I'll be right back. Okay, so it looks like we have our final guy. And we should be going. I have no idea what I'm doing, and this is going to be an interesting lesson in flying a camera around. So, as far as I know, GameFist and VRality are two EU teams, and they have been playing for a little bit. They're not, they have been playing a ton of time. I think we played them in the, I think we played GameFist? No, VRality, I can't remember, in the wild card, and it was fun. So, oh, looks like we're starting. So now I gotta figure out how to switch to things. All right. There we go. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Okay, so now everyone's loading in. Fly around here.
It is fucking insane.
Alright, so they have the first thing.
Everybody's using it.
And they're talking about some things. Alright, so they got the quick spawn, which means they can get to the hotel objective quite quickly. We see that Section 1 is flying in crazy fast. He's checking for little things. It looks like we got a good spread going on. Make sure that I'm recording everything. Yeah, looks like I'm recording everything, and the sound should be working.
Try then we can.
Alright, so they're setting up, and they've got people running the south. Fly over the south. Whee! Hey, looks like they're going for a good spread, and they're going to try and get some picks. And if we fly over... Ooh, let's see if I can do this. Oh, cool. Look at that. And if I want to... Uh-oh, how do I get out of this? Uh-oh. Alright, let's go one. Oh, there we go. Sweet. So, their setup is they have one person, Paul's Chaos, sitting up here. That's a pretty good spot. He's going to be able to see everything. Probably hearing Section 1 coming in. And I've got Drunk Kings. Oh boy. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Someone had a premature fire.
That wasn't him, kid.
Oh, that's not good. Oh boy. Poor guy. Oh, we got some more action going on. Should probably not fly away from that. Hard to track this stuff. Okay, so they've taken out the guy on the little stairs here. We've got Section 1 coming in quite close. Grenades out. Section 1 is doing that. What else are we doing? Yeah, so Section 1 seems to be very far advanced, and the rest of his team is very far behind. I wonder if he's reservist. I think I've seen him before. GameFist, and both of them are down to a 4v4. Count should be a little bit wrong. That team kill on VRality. Section 1 probably. And he's got him. Alright, Section 1 takes out Sarge. And now. Oh, that was good checking the objective. Whenever someone gets shot, you want to find out where the other person is shot from. Okie dokie. Correctly. Sweet. So now we've got Stridge in here. We've got a guy in the key yacht. And it's just that one guy in the key yacht. And then we've got the rest of the team. One thing that really happened is that Section 1 got really far ahead of their team. So when he got into going cap and taking everyone out, his entire team was not supporting him. So it'd be good if the team is moving at the same speed. Let's fly over and see. Oh, someone's coming in here. Alright, so classic R2-D2. I guess it's from the originals. This game here. He's managed to get into the objective. He's probably making a lot of noise, so because of that, Stridge. Oh, I can turn lasers on. Lasers! Yay! Stridge is he's making a lot of noise, so Stridge probably knows he's there. He's about to talk. You can see that there is one guy on the objective, very close to the objective, but then the rest of them are not really supporting him. So if they had moved in a little bit quicker, they might be able to get refrags. Good little shot. Good rotation there. Oh, he has hurt. Got a little hurt. Oh, there we go, and we got a kill. So classic takes that Stidge. He's now grabbing his stuff. Oh wow, missed that. We've got X-Size, their team captain, coming around, and no one's on the objective. So, looks like Classic is waiting a little bit. Good job Alright, so now we're down to a 1v2. Where's that last guy? Ooh, and I can use the first person shooter. Yeah, there we go. Legend has currently -1 kills, which means he got a sweet little team kill. But it's pretty good. He's checking his tablet. He doesn't know where they are in. And because of that, he's going to be real sneaky. He's got 2 minutes, which is pretty good. So you can see that there's one person right on the objective, and the other person is doing a little bit of queen sweep. They probably have a good count because they've killed almost everyone. They think GameFist might think that there's 2 up. But that is questionable because they had that team kill, so they don't know. So that's good that the guy's on the defense. And then if we go to the defense, you can see one guy's right on the objective, and the other person's waiting for things and kind of clearing the objective. Hope we don't get a team kill here. Go back to this guy. Yeah, he's sneaking around. So Legend probably wants to clutch this because then that team kill will be all for naught. He's taking his sweet, sweet time. And let's zoom out. Okay, got it. There we go. Got that thing set up. Sweet. Alright, so the options that Legend X can do is that he can either go around the north side, and he doesn't know where any of the guys are, so if he comes around the north side, he's going to have to deal with someone possibly sitting on the objective. The other options is that he can throw smokes into the... Oh, I'm flying around. The other option is he can throw smokes right into the objective right here, and then... Oh, stream. He can throw it, smokes right in there. Oh, it's going to get... Oh. Wasn't fast enough on Legend X. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to figure out how to do this. Yeah, there's my super professional thing. So we have maps. Bazaar. VRality has 0 right now. And GameFest has 1. My super professional layup and casting thing. I'm going to leave that overlay up just for funsies. Alright. Waiting for that. Now, I guess I set up cameras. Cool. Turn this thing. Escape there. Alright, I'm going to take a little break to make sure that everything's working on the stream. I'm back. Yeah, it looks like everything's working on the cast, so I'm not going to leave anything out. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have another spawn. And I got a quote that my voice is a little quiet, so I've just turned it up. Let's see if that works. If I start blowing out, let me know. Okay, flying around. Oh, we're starting out. Now I don't put the thing on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Loading in. Flying over here. All right. There we go. Ooh, I'm getting down the things. All right, so we've got VRality on there. They're sounding pretty happy. And then we've got a... Ooh, I'm going to fly over here. So, they are going up there. So they got a different spawn, which means they've got a little bit more time to get into place. VRality is looking like they're doing... Oh, I can fly really low. VRality is looking like they're doing a pretty standard setup, making sure no one gets into that hotel area. GameFist is moving as a team and speaking another language that I do not know. You can see that the VRality is taking quite an aggressive stance, so they're looking out, trying to get picks, trying to fight people. You can see that this guy's got a pretty good view of that entire area. They might have had some call-outs. Some engagement over here. It was a good spot. Got past here. He's given away his position now, so Classic R2D2 might get destroyed by GameFist's captain. Oh, I think he might have spotted him. Oh, good rotation, Classic, before they got you. They've called out the flank, which is important. we've got a guy over here, actually. Where is he? Whee! Oh boy. We've got Stidge over here. He's making sure that that flank doesn't destroy them. Okay. Oh, Pure Chaos down someone. Already down him. Oh yeah, so that's the only problem with that little spot right there, is that it's quite easy to get shot from across the ways. You've got a lot of exposed angles. They got in here and they started shooting at him and they got him. Nice thing is that this guy is resable and he's right on the objective, so if someone runs in, they're not going to kill him. Section 1's going for a sweet, sweet revive. And he gets that revive up, which is good. So now it's back to a 5v5. 4.5 minutes on the clock. Alright, Sergeant Mass and Drunk Kings is moving through the back of the Kiat. And this is called the Kiat because it's called the Kiat from this. It's a general trading area. So moving back here. Now, this... Oh, who's firing? I don't know who's firing. Let's fly over here. Whee! And I missed a kill. Oh well. So, it seems like classic R2-D2. I wonder if we can... How do we do this? Classic R2-D2. Classic R2-D2 has gotten in behind them. How do I get out of the flying thing? No, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work. I guess I'll do that. Whee! Apparently it's hard to get out of first-person shooting. Okay, so... VRality's got a good setup. They've got Legend X here. He's watching anywhere down the north, so they can't approach from the north side. We've got VRality. Oh, gee, got something in the Kiat, making sure that anyone. Oh, that was good. In there and got that guy.
-1 confirmed.
Now he's pulling them minuses, and they got a nice little trade. Except Sergeant Mass is revivable. Now, oh, you can hear that. Oh, C4 goes off. So now, right now, VRality still has a very strong defense, and GameFist is down to just one person. So where's that person? Let's go find them. Whee! Whee! Pulse Chaos is the only one left up. He's got 3 minutes, and we're just going to follow along with him. If my camera work is too jerky, you guys let me know, because I feel like it might be smooth as butter. So Pulse Chaos doesn't have a lot to do. I think he's probably going to go for the res because he's got so much time. He knows that the other guy was downed, so the people on defense do not know what happened because they can't know, because that was a trade. Pulse Chaos is taking a very safe way through... I saw my very professional score sheet. Pulse Chaos is taking a very safe way through. He knows that this is the area where there's going to be almost no people. And he's going to go for that res. He still has 2 minutes left, which is a million years in this level. And the rest of GameFist, or the rest of VRality, is sitting on the objective, just waiting for something to happen. Pretty impressive if GameFist was able to pull this off, having a 2v2 or 2v4. Pretty hard to do, but you know what? They're getting up Sergeant Mass. It's calling for a res. And Pulse Chaos gets that res. Now they got a minute and a half. Oh, I think they might have spotted the classic R2. Ooh, I can't fly that low. Fly. Might have heard the classic R2-D2 is sneaking around here. The classic R2-D2 can get up here and probably get some sweet kills, although their GameFist is doing a good job of hiding from that specific balcony. The minute left, it's going to be pretty hard to get in there. Oh, Pulse Chaos sees him. Oh, good dog. Classic just got that kill. Last guy is Mass. He's just below them. Oh, fly through here. They know that they're around each other. Sergeant should just be running for the objective. And GameFist dies. And there we go. VRality wins. So that's now a 1v1. Now let's change to my super professional casting setup. Yeah, there we go. Now VRality is 1v1. Now we've got it. All right, well, yeah, it's looking like both the teams are pretty even from a defense point of view. It's a lot easier to defend, especially if you're a team that's played a little bit. Now I'm going to figure out how to set up. I think I can set this up. Okay, I got to set up one camera, set up two cameras, set up a camera in the west alleyway so I can fly over there. Ooh, this is fun. Whee! Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. 3 go. Don't want that one. 3 in the north. Oh, my flying is not working. Okay, we have 3 in the north. All right. Ooh, that's good. Figuring out how to do this. Yay. All right. Well, what can I say about this game? It's going pretty good, I'd say. Both teams are playing well. They've got a lot of, oh, I guess you can hear that. Let's fly over here. Let's fly right by this red truck. Both teams are playing pretty well. Really key is that the teams need to move as a team. And if you get split up, it's really hard to get everyone figured out there. All right, we're going back in. And I'm going to not bring up the overlay. There we go. All right, so this defense is the Mini Bazaar Market. And we've got GameFist on here. Sounds like they're going to use some C4. Fly over here. Whee! Oh, there we go. Over the map.
I'm gonna go that way, and I have a 4H.
Wait up.
So I can.
So as you can see, Section 1 is really pushing forward. His team is asking him to wait up. He was really far ahead.
Go with that guy. Go with that guy. Fast.
Now they're trying to go into some tandems. So Legend X and Section 1 are probably going to be moving together. They both got Section 1 has an MK16, which is a good little gun. Now this is interesting. Because of the speed and this kind of very quick push, Sarge Mass has got around all the way to the other side, and that's actually really dangerous for the Marsoc team because no one's going to expect him there. Normally what you want to do is try and get up and make sure no one crosses here, because with the time you can do that. But now because Mass has gotten over there, Sarge has gotten over there, no one's going to expect him here, and he can see any sorts of crosses. The only problem is if he calls them in, he's going to get called out by Legend X. Oh, that might have been a call out. Now, what Section 1 is doing is clearing out that little mini bazaar by shooting at that little place. It's a pretty common spot. Oh, hit him. Pull. No good. Pretty common spot to have a guy hanging out here. Sergeant Mass is clipping a little bit into that wall. Probably doesn't know it. And Legend X and Section 1 are waiting for the north guys, which are way over here. Oh boy. Way over here to get ready and kind of push around. So then you've got a good push. The only thing is I think Drunk Kings is going to be waiting for him. He can really see them. If he pops out right now, he's going to be able to kill a lot of guys. Yeah, Drunk Kings might there. Oh, so the smokes go out. Oh, actually, I should probably go back there because something's going to happen here. Yeah. Drunk Kings pops up over that window. Oh, he's going the wrong way. No. He's going the wrong way. Oh, they're making a lot of noise now. Deadshot. Might see him here. Oh, wow. Look at that. Barely missed it. Oh, you got him. Got that shot. Now if you go over here. Wow. Good job, Drunk Kings. You really got those guys. Called them down, which is good. Now we're going to see some action over here as this guy, Legend X and Section, are still taking their sweet time. They must think there's someone here. Looks like they're just checking it. You can see that this guy's body's going way in the ground. So now that the north push is kind of done, Legend X and Section 1 don't have a whole lot of options to take these guys out. Legend's got a good angle. He's making sure that no one can pop in there. You can see right under that little car. I don't think they know that someone's there. Wow. Look at that. Guy rotated around and got shot right in the head. And then there's a trade. Oh, there's a trade in here. Yeah, Pulse Chaos traded with someone. So anyways, now we got Legend X in Section 1. Legend's about to die because he doesn't know that guy is there. He's waiting. Oh, they spotted each other. Oh wow, they are just fighting. Legend X is scarily leaving. And he got him in the shoulder. That's one problem with that. So in that case, it would have been good for this guy to run out as soon as he saw him and shot him. He would have got a Peeker's advantage. So now the two VRality guys are moving in through the mini bazaar. And that's pretty good. They're almost on the objective and there's not a whole lot of coverage there. The rest of the team thinks there's, well, the rest of GameFist thinks there's a guy over here. But right now they don't have any view on that. And Legend is getting sweet, sweet kills. Section might have spotted that. And Section's in there, and Section's camping. That was really good, because they moved in, and if they can do it, and they got it. Section got it. So that's a really important thing, is that when they're down on this, you want to check that objective, especially when you don't know what's going on, who's in the other area. All right, we got our super professional thing up here. It just got a little cap. We got a cap. VRality got a cap. So now, VRality's up to 3. That's not working. Come on, super professional casting board. Okay, now I gotta fill time because I don't know what to do. Yeah, so the important thing there was if we fly into the actual on-road view, there we go. We can see that that approach from the south is really strong as long as you take out those people. Fortunately, this guy that was right here, he needed to move out and take this guy out as soon as they kind of confirmed it. I think they might have spotted each other, and maybe this guy was just waiting, but if you're here and you know someone's there, you can peek out so you just get the little bit of the arm and the person's head is not going to see that. You can shoot them. Legend X is very good about moving slowly. As soon as he ID'd that guy, he kind of backed up. Ideally, with Peeker's advantage, you can just jump out and shoot them, and they're good to go. As for the north, when they were fighting up here, should probably stop saying we, it's going to get annoying. When they're fighting up here, it's really hard to approach from this north, because if a defender is in this building, or in this window, or if a defender's back here, and you're continuing to crawl up here, the second he wants to do a little peek, he's going to be able to shoot. So, that is the problem. Also, I wanted to point out that games are 6.5 minutes, as opposed to 6 minutes. Oh, we got some happening. No overlay up. Good to go. Oh, that was a false start. And no start for us. There we go. People loading in. Oh, wow. Alright, so VRality is fighting for the map. There's a high chance that they're going to get it, because once you're down 3, but you know, you never know. It could have a comeback. We're going to fly over here to these guys. Alright, so GameFist looks like they're pushing up onto the street quite quickly, moving through this area. You can see they can get out before the game, or before VRality has a chance to cross the street, and that's what you want to do. So you make sure that no one is crossing that street and getting to those positions where you're not expecting someone. Sarge is doing a good job of covering that, but you can see that VRality's defense is quite aggressive. They're looking over, they're making sure that no one crosses there. As soon as they do, it's going to be a very tight shot, possibly trade. Problem with dead shot is that if Drunk Kings comes up, he's just going to shoot him because he's super duper exposed. Drunk Kings can pop around that corner and get him, and that'll be over. Drunk Kings is looking the wrong way, and that's why you always want to sort of check that thing. So dead shot, got one, and he's refragged. Next guy's got dead shot. Oh, I guess I can read the bottom there. A nice little headshot. Dead shot got headshotted. Now to equaling up. Legend is here protecting this approach. The approach that, ironically, they made it through before, which is good. Making sure that no one's right there. Section 1 is there, making sure that no one can come through there. Problem with that position is that if someone runs up here, you can't see him until he's too late and you get shot. GameFist's attack seems to be coming through the west alleyway. Who should I watch? Who should I watch? Let's watch Excess. Okay, I'm going to figure out how to get into someone's perspective and get out. If I hit 0? No. That's not working.
Coming from right.
Escape. Oh, there we go. That makes sense. Okay, so if I hit 1, now I'm in VRality's view. So you see section 1, and then we can go to... Who do we want to go to? Let's go to GameFist. Oh, GameFist is peeking around this corner. Does he see him? Nope. This is good. GameFist has gotten into the position they've completely cleared out, seems like it. That west alleyway, and because the west alleyway is totally cleared out, they can move up with impunity. OG Don is set up in this position, doing a little peeky, and if he peeks out right now, he's going to get a very good kill. He spotted him. Excise takes out Classic. Legend down. Sergeant. Oh, it's chaos. It is chaos. Everyone is shooting. Everyone. Rallied down to just 2. Section. Now see, section is rotating because if they've taken out everyone on the north of the side, what GameFist can do is can run into this bar right here and cap right from that position. So it's good that Legends... Oh, it looks like they've got some smokes coming out. Ooh, very good. Excise is smart. He threw a smoke from a good position, and now it's completely... The other problem is that when you throw a smoke, sometimes you can see the smoke trail, and they got him. Now it's 2v2. What do we do? How do we do this? Oh, and guess what? Stidge is capping. So that was really good smoke play. I managed to get, let's run into the thing. Run into the smoke. Run smoke. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Smoke it. Smoke it. Just put the code in. You've got like 5 seconds left before you're exposed. Do it. Now Legend X is not checking the objective, but they did it. Wow. Good job, GameFist. You really came back. He got that cap. Nice. Capping in the smoke. That's the way you do it. All right. So now it's heating up. I was not expecting a cap back, but that's great. Oh, this thing is really doing real well. Yeah, if I select it, it throws up. All right. Well, we got 1v1. Whew. Yeah, so what happened there? That was a really good example of making sure that you don't... Just watching put myself scoring on my Twitch stream. It's really a good example of watching to make sure that you don't leave that objective open. When you're the last person on the objective, you want to run in as quickly as possible. Make sure to clear all those things. If you aren't clearing it, there's a very good chance of someone is on there capping. In that case, that smoke was actually what probably, well, might not have saved him, but it really was effective because he threw a smoke into a position that clipped through the wall and then was able to completely stop anyone from seeing into that. So you would have to put in you can't just hold an angle. You'd have to send a guy in and shoot that guy right in the smoke. I'm getting some DMs. Okay, apparently I gotta raise my volume even more. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Now it's real loud. I have raised my volume a lot. Let's see if that works better. Hopefully I'm not... Oh, we got another one going. And then we'll do this. And guess what? No overlay on. Oh, alright. Oh, God. The loading is real fun in this game. So we're going to fly over here. I'm going to set up one on the objective. You can lay down cameras, which is pretty cool. Alright, so I can fly back if there's things that are happening. So, now we've got the Kiat defense. And GameFist is pretty happy that they just cat backed. We got a little bit longer rounds and got 6.5 minutes as opposed to the regular 6, but they're being crazy. Okay, so we've got a 4-1 push. OG Don is going probably... Oh, he's watching for people in the Kiat. He's making sure that he sees. They're trying to pull some fire out so they can get some information on that, which is pretty good. It's a pretty good strategy. You can see that the rest of reality has gotten into these buildings, and they're trying to get picks and watching for where the objectives are. The problem with this Kiat objective is there's a lot of people... there's a lot of people in here. Hope it's not too loud now. Yeah, whatever. There's a lot of ways to get into this objective and not cause any problems. I'm reading the chat. That's when I stop talking. Oh, wow. R2-D2 is really moving up quick. So we've got a guy really pushed far forward, which is, you know, it can work. The issue right now is that Pulse Chaos, Excise, they all have pretty good things. Oh my gosh. Is this guy going to sneak in on Cap? Because that's going to be real bad. Real bad. So you can see that this kill box that they've created, they can't really see everything. R2-D2. Oh, R2-D2 is dead. So that was almost good. The issue there was that, you know, it's so hard to get into this area because there's so many angles. He was finding an angle that was, you know, that could work, but in the end, his team was just so far behind him. He couldn't get up there and get his team to work. So if we go over to reality, oh boy. Section 1 managed to take out Excise, their team captain. The sweet pick. Let's see where they got dead. Nope, not there. Was that it? Well, I don't know where his body went. He's gone. He is gone. Oh man, can't fly this crazy camera. Who's gonna have some fun next? Okay, so we've got Legend X is sitting there, getting some little snipies. He's trying to spot anyone in the Kiat. Then we fly over here. Deadshot and OG Don are moving through here. That's a pretty good approach. You've got two guys. Got a guy covering the north, which is good, and you've got a guy covering sort of this area. He's not making any sound, which is real good, because Sergeant, who's sitting in this corner here, will hear him. They've got a good kill box now. OG Don, I think, is going to be able to sneak up on this guy. Let's get real quiet. He got him! Ah, sorry, I missed that kill. OG Don's good. He's gotten real close to the objective. They're doing a good job of clearing out the objective. It's now a 3v3. Tit for tat. Pulse Chaos is upstairs, and Stidge got OD John, where'd he shoot that person? Oh, he shot him right through the window. That's a hard shot. So if you peek out that window, you're quite exposed because you can see the back there. Alright, so now they've got two concentrated in the east, and they're sweeping around. Now the thing is, there's only two GameFist guys left, and they are quite far away from where the action is. So if the GameFist guys don't move in... Oh, I did it. Once again, Cap back, 2v2. Reality just managed to miss a trade. Drunk Kings is going to confirm him, hopefully, because he heard that. Oh, he downed himself. Well, that's the problem with having a live grenade. And we're finally back to... Where are we back to? Wait, hold on. Back to Legend, last guy here. He's just giving his position away. He's calling in someone. He did shoot that guy. Now it's down to 1v1. He probably doesn't know that he's the last person. The unfortunate thing is the GameFest guy is downed, which means that if Legend X does any movement, Pulse Chaos is going to know exactly where he is. So because of that, we've got Legend sneaking around. He's got 2 minutes, which is like a super long time on this map, although they were going slow last time. Got super long time. The problem is Legend, the second that he comes around this corner, he's going to be called out by his down teammate, and then Pulse Chaos is going to shoot him from the balcony. That was good. A little bit far smoke, but still is pretty good. Causes a little bit of distraction, and actually it's going to be clipping through the wall. So now Pulse Chaos is getting a little nervous because I don't know if he has a proper count. And Legend X is smartly moving the other way, just because that guy is down, so he's not going to be able to. Guy's not going to be able to call him out until he gets really close. Minute and 30 left. Not a crazy amount of time, but not a small amount of time. Pulse Chaos is going for the res. There we go. So that's going to really put Legend in a tough spot because Legend now thinks they've got two. they're in a good position for where Legend is. I don't know if they saw him rotate that way. They might have, because that guy was down for so long. He would have spotted him if he went any other way. So now they're kind of just waiting for Legend, and they can see, well, actually it's good because they can see all the way there, and then with this angle they can see all the way there. If they did have an extra person, which we don't know if they did, he would be able to run in and cap. But in this case, Legend is able to sneak in. There we go. And then what we'll do, we'll go inside Legend. How do we do this? There we go. Legend's in there. Oh, he's giving his position away. So now he's giving his position away, and he's not ducking back, which means he's going to come out and probably get shot. Oh, wow. Didn't check his corner.
Nice, boy, nice. Like it, high five, high five.
Yeah, they did it. So Reality took it. Wow, what a tight game. That was not expected to be so tight. 2 caps, not too bad. Right down to the wire. I'm gonna go back to my very thing. So then, oh, so GameFist has won. Hard to keep track. Oh. Now we're loading the next level. Do 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 do. All right, we're loading. Hopefully this doesn't crash. And we got cargo. Oh boy. So now I've turned off the sound because I don't know how the sound thing works. But we're on cargo. Let's put in cargo. And I gotta change some things. Change team names. GameFist, and then VRality. I've done it. Okay, I think I have everything good, but I don't have any sound on. I'm gonna turn the sound on. Now you can see the sweet sounds of cargo. All right. That was pretty good first round. The 2 teams were pretty good about moving up, except in the first few rounds they kind of got warmed up and started moving together. Pretty good about revives and moving in slow. They're definitely EU teams because they're taking their sweet time to get into each position. What else have we? What else can we talk about? Both teams are seeming fairly even. I was surprised to see that they capped back, and it looks like we're going in. I'm gonna not leave the overlay on. And then we do this, and now we're in. Oh, loading time. Okay, I gotta be smoother with my motions. There we go.
Now we are angry.
Sounds like Reality is angry. They want to win. This should be a faster map than the last one. So we've got a smoke there. Unfortunately, it's landed a little bit wrong, but on the bright side, GameFist has been able to... They didn't actually push into the left. 1 smoke there, covering that cross. If they want to get in the tunnel. Looks like they are getting in the tunnel. No, they're not getting in the tunnel. They're just waiting for the tunnel. It's like GameFist is waiting for Reality to push up. Using some smokes to get in there, throwing some grenades in. Yeah, this looks like it's doing right. Wow, what a nade. Not expecting that. So Pulse Chaos is Down's Legend, who was trying to push in to get a refrag. Must have seen that nade fly in. And now Reality is down to just 3 members, with 1 of them down, but can give good callouts. So, unfortunately, right now, Virality is really off the objective. If Drunk Kings runs in, it'll be very easy for them to run in and cap. All of Reality's defense is further back, and R2D2 has just been taken out, so now they've got only 2, and I think this is going to be a cap. They both look like they're capping. They're defending. So this is the issue with if you have a lot of your members back, it's really hard to defend there. And GameFist opens it off with a sweet cap. Yeah, so the issue there was a little bit too much of not being right on the objective. 0. Then we put a 2 in here. All right. So actually, if you go into caster vision, issue is that a lot of VRality's defense was quite far back. So as soon as they lost that forward push, and GameFist was able to take this front area, it was really easy for VRality to, it was really easy for GameFist to move in and cap because they had control of that area. VRality needed to, as soon as they saw their guys going down, especially the one guy that went down right here, I think he was right there. Looks like he was right there. They needed to move in and maybe leave that guy that had been down by that grenade, which is a pretty far position for this objective. Maybe they wanted to make sure that no one came in, because often times if players are running in to attack this objective, they're not checking that spot because it's pretty far and people don't like to cross that much. But all right, well, we're going to load in. The loading in seems to really mess my camera up, so we'll just let it load in, and we've got a load. All right, let's follow VRality this round.
Go from the right side. Yeah, me too. Roger.
So it looks like VRality's going to push a real hard left side, and then you've got 2 going left, 2 going right, 2 going left.
And waiting in the box a little bit.
They're pushing up. They must have seen that cross. And section 1, as it seems, Pulse Chaos gets Pulse Chaos. Classic R2D2. Section 1 is taking out Pulse. Deadshot takes out Pulse Chaos. Got his thingy. Big grenade going in there. Probably trying to hit section 1. So section 1 is now in here. Ooh. I'm losing all the action. Where's the action? Let's go over here. Looks like Deadshot and Excise are going to get fighting pretty soon. Section 1 is down Stidge. So now, right now, GameFist is down to one last defender. Excise is in a good position as long as no one gets around him, but I think that Deadshot is going to... Oh, and you've got a sweet team kill. Not expecting that. And Excise takes it to a 2v1. Now, the issue right now is that section 1, they know where he is. Wow, Excise. Wow. And very tight, very tight. Excise almost brought that back from, I think, a 3v4. And he did it. Now we've got VRality getting 1. Heck yeah, this is working so well. Yeah, so hopefully I'm not too loud. And there goes 2 matches. Let's look at the stream chat. Looks like I'm doing fine. Saying a lot of wee. Probably should stop doing that. If I'm too loud again, I've cranked up my volume a little bit. Let me know. And hopefully less whipping. Less whipping. Oh, already back in. Let everyone load up. And we're loaded. Oh boy. There we go. Alright, so we've got the tank objective over here. Now this one's a little bit harder. Well, this one's a little bit easier to defend than the last one because... Or this, I guess this was the same last one. This one's a little bit easier because you can't... If you're on this objective as a defender, you have to be able to cross. And they can actually see the cross if they set up correctly. You can see Pulse Chaos takes out Classic R2D2. And then Excise is taking out Legend, so they're already down to a 5v3, which is very early on. Person got killed right at this little corner, and Drunk Kings takes out Deadshot with a very good headshot. So now, as you can see, their defenders are a little bit out of position, and there's 3 people running in on GameFist to try. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Wow, a lot of action going down. Drunk Kings takes out OG Dawn. Now, oh my gosh. Oh my god, that must have been the nade of the week. Wow. I caught that on stream. That was a crazy nade. You see that bounce? Wow. That was crazy. Hopefully I didn't leave this overlay up. I don't think I did. Might have. Did I leave the overlay up? That'd be awesome if I did, because that was a really good nade. I hope I left it up. All right. Okay, so now I got to update these sweet things. We got GameFist. They've got 3 now. So I got that cap. I just got a really sweet grenade. All right. Yeah, GameFist is playing tight. They're moving well together. They're not getting too far forward. I think in the first round they were a little bit desynced, but they've like sort of warmed up, and now they're moving up quickly. Especially good when all 3 of their guys were moving through the back container, and yeah, they're moving quite well. And they're also, you can see that in even in the I'm watching their live stream right now. They're moving well together. They've got like 2 people moving into the same area at the same time to support each other. And we got ourselves a game. I think I did leave the overlap. I really hope I did. That would be hilarious. We'll see. All right, so now we're back. So now GameFist has to defend this objective to win the round. We'll see. Oh. Has to defend the objective. So we've got initially got a big push. GameFist is really getting aggressive in this, making sure that no one crosses that crazy nade that just threw. I don't know what happened there. A lot of nades came in. So now we've got Chaos and Mass. They're moving up. Oh, they've got a guy that's downed up here. Must have been. Oh, it was a trade right there. Got a trade there, so he's down but resable. And VRality has been. He's calling out where he should be. He's calling out. Mass is just confirming where they are. No, Mass is going for the wrong body. Wrong body, buddy. Oh boy. And that's why you always got to check what is on your hands. Kings is laughing about that. Oh, that's pretty funny. Oh, this is a little bit loud. Alright. Well, that's why you want to always go for the same teammate. You don't want to go and try and res your enemies. It's very bad. Alrighty. Pulse Chaos. Oh boy, I'm very bad on cargo. I don't know what the heck's going on. Oh, that guy took out that guy. That's good. OG Dan is now trying to confirm Drunk Kings, who's giving out some sweet callouts in language I do not understand. Oh, but Section 1 has gotten in here, and Section 1 does not know that Stidge is there, and he got shot in the back. This is good. Excise has got a good spot. He's watching to make sure no one comes in through the south side, and then Stidge is here protecting anyone running in here, because if you run in here, usually you're just looking this way. You don't think someone's going to be there hanging out. Oh, I'm whipping the camera again. Gotta go slower whipping. Less whipping. Alright, so what are the options? Legend X and OG Don are going to 2v2. Legend is creeping up. He's checking for any of the angles that are up in the south side there. And OG Don is, they're moving at a good pace. They're like fairly similar. They're not causing too many problems. OG Don is sort of clearing out this side. And then their positioning for the defense is pretty good. The only issue is that if someone comes up through the middle here, someone comes up right here, they're not going to see them. Although now Excise is checking that angle. So he's making sure that no one comes through the tunnel. It's not as common for people to come up through the middle there, because usually you have defenders in there, so maybe that's what they're counting on. Stidge is really looking for picks right here, and he did it. Wow. I didn't realize they had a sweet C4 there. So now Stidge has got the last guy, and VRality, the only thing that Legend can do is creep around here. So Legend is really low. He's got a sweet LMG. See that the chat is requesting more wheeze. Wee. So right now, Excise has no idea where the last guy is, but they have 3 minutes. So Excise is in a good spot because he's making sure that no one can cross there. If he hears someone running up on the other side, it's going to be trouble. Stidge is good. I don't think they have a proper count because they're not really moving back to the objective. Legend could maybe, or sorry, OG Don could possibly move in. Oh, there he goes. Looks like he's adjusting his helmet. Let's try the first person view. No, wrong first person. There we go. OG Don is creeping in there. You can see that he's got angles. He doesn't know where they are. He's checking the little spots. He's probably not going to check the south because the guy's pretty tucked in there. But we don't know. So OG Don is really focused on that north side. So he's probably going to get shot in the butt right about now. Oh, good try. You always want to check those angles. If you're coming in, you got to check both sides. And GameFist wins. All right. Go into the scoreboard. GameFist has won the little scrim, but I guess we're going to probably pay one more. And we'll just go on to mute, because I think that's what I got to do. Yeah, well, good round for GameFist. They did a really good job of getting in and getting that cap first. VRality's defense was a little bit off the objective, and it's really hard. You really always want to get as close to the objective as possible when you are defending, especially if you're down to 1 or 2 members. You don't know where the other team is. The team has the benefit to like move quite, and whereas the looks like we've got Suburbia happening. Suburbia. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay, so we got Suburbia. We got the middle house. It's good. I got to put the team names in. Change team names. Looks like this is VRality. And this is GameFist. I hope I spelled these right. That would be embarrassing. All right, looks like everyone's loaded in. I'm going to turn the sound back on. You can hear the sweet sounds of Suburbia. And it looks like VRality might have lost someone. I'm not sure. I'm just going to check one thing. Been confirmed that I never let the overlay on, which is awesome. Good job, Traden. All right, so Suburbia. So these teams really enjoy the smaller maps, Cargo and Bazaar, or at least they're trying to play them today. And with Bazaar, it's pretty tight. So maybe the medium length ones, whereas on Cargo it was just basically one of the teams took it ahead. I'm looking at my own stream. It's not very conducive. We're just waiting for everyone to start up. Yeah, so it'll be interesting because Cargo is a quite tight map, and then this is quite a tight map as well. It's got a little bit more space, but it's still very tight. So we're going to see if there's good smoke work. I think I'd like to see from both of these teams a little bit better smoke work. You're throwing smokes out and then not really using them. That's always a good thing to help. In general, we're going to start. And let's make sure this, sounds working. No overlay on there. Heck no. Hit enter. And I appear. Oh boy. So, the first objective is in the middle house. And the middle house is sometimes hard. It just keeps going back if it's hard or easy to defend. It's got a lot of choke points and you have to get upstairs. So really often it's the defenders getting into those houses and just holding the stairs and hoping that they get trades. So we've got, but this is interesting. VRality is using quite a spread out push. They only have one person upstairs defending the doorway, which is good because if someone runs up here, most of the time going to win. Already got some action going on. But then the rest of them are, there's one down low. Uh-oh, this might not have been a good idea for a GameFist. They already have 2 people in the main house, and they don't really know that they're in the main house. Section 1 is taking out 1 person, so now it's a 3v2, or 5v3. This person right here has gotten shot in the face. Oh boy. Let's see, again. In this case, he had a shield, but that shield didn't help him. Now one thing that Stage probably wants to do is grab that shield and use it. This smoke is quite effective because you can't really see anything. Down here, we've got the middle defended, so that was really good of... Oh, and now drunk. See, the thing is... Okay, so this is what happened. They thought... They ran in there, they thought there'd be probably more than 1 person upstairs. They got in, they got a kill. They're like, okay, there's probably like 3 people upstairs. And then VRality sort of ran around, and then they got a bunch of kills, but still, they don't really know where everyone is. They probably got kills upstairs. I don't know where the things are. Got the lasers going on, but oh, that's good. So now we've got a good spread of VRality. They're spread out here, dead shots right here. They don't know where they are, and they've got 4.5 minutes to kill to get there. Stage is in a good position. He's basically watching the entrances. I really would have suggested him pick up the shield because it can be very helpful to see anyone, but I guess he decided not to do that. He's reloading. He's now given away that he's inside the house, so that was a little bit of a problem. The Section 1 threw a crazy good nade inside that building, and now Section 1 probably knows Stidge is there because Stidge fired off his gun, so then he's going to be able to sneak up. Stidge is going to... Wow, and it's his trade. So, pretty good. VRality wins, and yeah, I feel like I'm mumbling now. Alright, super professional board. Who won that round? VRality. Yes, that's a lot of work to do. Alright, so VRality won that. Good offense. They're down to 2 people at the end. Oh, 0. But yeah, so that was very interesting defense by GameFist. They really did not get onto the objective. Because often teams will assume that you're all going up into the thing because there's such a choke point. You really have to go up those middle stairs in order to be able to actually fight, play, whatever. And so then you'll often have all the team up there, and then the Marsoc team are basically clearing out all of the area. So GameFist decided to do the opposite, which is send a guy in here. Oh wait, I guess you can't see because I'm going to put it back to here. Yeah, send a guy in here. Zoom again. Nope, that's not what I want. Send a guy in there. Have one downstairs, making sure that no one came in. I think they got a kill there. And then upstairs, had a guy in here, but just one guy. And then you got another person at the back, which is good. You can watch everyone. No one can come in the back store, because oftentimes, if you've got a lot of people up there, you'll like slide in here and try and get picks through those windows. And then the one thing that I kind of missed was there was a guy over here. He was pushing up to sort of flank around on them. But one of the problems is that when you're getting pushed up, it's really easy to see through these hedges. It's just really easy. So if you're seeing through these hedges, you're going to get shot unless you're on a better team. Not on a better team. You're just going to get shot because they're going to be able to see right through there. They're going to be looking for any pixel changes. Whereas if you're back here, just the way the textures work, you're just not going to see anyone through that hedge. So, and it looks like we're starting up our next round. No overlay up. Yes. I just realized the sun is blocked out by clouds. All right.
Who's in the main house? Who's in the main house?
I'm trying to figure out who's there.
Okay. So I'll go to me and you in the main house.
Okay, it looks like the rally's gonna have 2. I feel like. Have I got this right? No, yes. So it looks like real hard push by GameFist. They're pushing in very quick. Got 2 people down. Once again, they probably hear that guy upstairs. Oh boy, they're pre-firing levels. Pre-firing. Oh, this guy's gonna get shot in the back. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Wow, what a trade, what a trade. You really want to clear out that back tablet before you pull your tablet up. Drunk Kings has reported that he's in here. Oh, we've got, wow, look at this. Got no defenders upstairs. They're going to get capped on if they do not hard. Oh, this is the problem with staying really far back here. If you're in there, the Marsoc literally have a complete control over the middle house. All they have to do is walk in and they're going to cap. Well, it looks like a cap is happening because OG Don did not take the time to rotate out. He is now realizing that things are going wrong and trying. No, he's not checking. He's just downstairs throwing grenades down, making sure that's happening. Taking your sweet time to cap. Sometimes you just want to take, you know, you just want to check the code a billion times. You just want to, like, do things. He's just hanging out, you know. Let's just hang out in this bed right now. Oh, look at him. Got that? Yep. Well, it's okay. OG Don does not realize. Alright, Xeyes is taking his sweet time. Let's see how many. It's been about 20 seconds so far. He's gonna get it. And he got it! Yay, Xeyes! He did it! Well, GameFist moved in very quickly. That's the problem with having a defender at the back. You're just not... You're not having that... you can't move in and rotate that quick. OG Don took a while to realize that he needed to move in really quickly. And, yeah. That's happening. Well, I've got no more complaints about sound or my whipping of the camera. I'm going to ask the chat again. How is my camera whip? And we'll see how it goes. I don't know who actually the bans were, so we're going to assume that they are Downfall, because we never see Downfall, and then we're going to assume they're Quarantine. I have no idea, I'm just making those up. We didn't play those levels, so I'm going to assume that the big levels these teams do not like. When it comes to this, defense is that the issue is that you have a guy in the back. I just realized just side like Netfire. When you have a guy in the back, it's going to take you so long to jump down and get out the front door. So you have to run all the way over there, and then you have to run across, and that's a infinite amount of time. So as if you have one person, because I mean the offense is always going to come out. I'm whipping this camera again too much. The offense is always going to come in really hard here. You're not going to be able to secure this back area that easily because of just, you know, how the game works. And if you have a guy so far back that he is hanging out in the house, you have a lot of time. You just basically have a lot of time that you have to run in there, and then you either have to run there and die or run in there and kill everyone. So that's what happened. Looks like we're gonna have Pulse Chaos go on this side. There we go. I don't know how do these things work? There we go. I'll escape out there. Excise. So Pulse Chaos has got a pretty good spot. He's turning his gun sideways, as all gangsters do. He's looking right through that thing. That's pretty good because your head is not. Oh boy, got some action going on. Looks like they're doing some. What is? Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, did not notice that everyone canceled out, and I'm guessing that Classic R2D2 wanted to see if he could clutch this entire round. They want to win. They want to win it. And Classic R2D2 is going to win it. That's why no one was jumping to it, because we are. There we go. So Classic R2D2 has, you know, a solid 5.5 minutes to kill everyone on this map. I'm guessing that someone in VRality dropped or they had the wrong setup, but it's not out of the ordinary that a guy would get all 5 kills. All right, he's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Is he going to see that guy on the fence? No, that guy's real sneaky there. Now, I think that Classic R2D2 is going to get shot pretty soon because he's about to go into a firing range. He's looking at someone. No, he's just. the thing is, right now GameFist is doing a very good job of just keeping really tight angles and not exposing themselves, and not going to get shot. So even though he's looking directly at some of his enemies, he can't see them because they're hidden. And then, unfortunately, Reality does not win, mostly because one of their friends went down. So you always want to reset real fast. You get 15 seconds, I think, after spawn lock, but I'm not sure. Oh, I'm terrified of leaving the overlay up. All right. Well then. What are some takeaways from that? When your team resets, make sure that you reset with them. Maybe the team will be nice and give them a point, but I'm not sure. If I get any DMs, I will know. I'm getting notifications from Twitch. I've gotten 7 achievements. Yay! Go Trade-in. Alright. Well, I realize that I have not recorded this to my computer. So let's hope that it saves. Because if not, it's going to be all for naught. Alright. So yeah, GameFist has been, pushing it quite well. They've been doing a good job of keeping a good understanding of where everyone is and moving together. I think that's the biggest thing. Reality needs to sort of match up with their other players and know that, there's no one up and I'm far off the objective, crash objective. It's more important to die and then not get capped on, except if it's a 3v3 obviously, but it's more important to just run and die if you're the last person up. Your teammates shouldn't blame you for dying. Oh, and you know what? It looks like that cap was about 30 to 40 seconds. Looking at my stream right now. But, yeah. Oh, I think they might be doing something. Let's see what's going on. No one's ready up. Someone must have dropped. Alright, take a little break. And I'm going to go back into the tent. A little breaky poo. And let's see what happens. What else can I say about this? Ooh, we can do a look at some things on this map. This. All right, so if you're new to this game, because I'm probably going to post this to the Orb channel, there's a lot of callouts on this level, and the callouts really help you make everything work really well. Basically, you know where everyone is, and then you can call people up. There's the point of callouts. So the most important callouts in this level are the lanes. So there's 4 lanes in this level. The first lane is lane 1. It's right here, and it basically encompasses all of this area. So if I fly around here, this is all lane 1. If you say enemy lane 1, they're going to be somewhere along this area. Because if you look on the map, I can use a big map. If you look on the map, there's lane 1, 2, 3. I don't have a cursor. If you look on the map, you can see that there's actually 4 lanes in this level. So that's lane 1. Lane 2 is both this side and also this side. And this is lane 2. And then lane 2 kind of does a little S shape. It goes into there. So that's lane 2 as well. And often these callouts, like if you're defending the north, the lane will be here. I really got to stop whipping myself around. All right, so then you've got lane 1 and lane 2. And then if you come up here, you've got lane 3. So this is lane 3. If you look down here, lane 3 is all of this area. Now this is sometimes called lane 3, but lane 3 is probably more accurately right here. Often when someone is in this area, they will be in the playground. I really got a sensitive thing. Got a playground right here. Let's the playground. But anyways, this is lane 3. So if someone's coming through lane 3 right here, in lane 3, lane 3, lane 3, lane 3. And then finally, I know this is hard, this is crazy call out, but this is lane 4. The reason that it's lane 4 is because of the 4th lane across the thing. And the way that I remember is that there's 4 kids on the bus. So therefore, I've got, there's 4 kids in the bus, or in lane 4. So 4 kids on the bus, lane 4. And those are, like, really, if you're a beginner, you want to do that because you're going to understand that if someone's calling someone out in lane 4, you know that there's someone over here and to watch your back. Then we'll do some other call outs. Right here is Burning House. It's pretty evident. It's on fire. And it looks like I think we're waiting for someone to reconnect. So we've got a burning house right there. It's called burning house. Pretty obvious. There's only one tank in this level. It's right here. Sweet, sweet tank. This is called Spawn House, Volk House. I think that's all. It had some other weird name, but yeah, we're calling this Spawn House because people spawn in it. Middle house is very important for this level because it lets you get high ground against your enemies, and we can go in here. So yeah, oh, I can go through that wall. Cool. I can go through here. Oh, that doesn't cause problems. All right, so that's middle house, and then where's some other things? Yeah, so then there's APC right here. That's an APC. Gives you a lot of cover from the spawn house, but not as much cover from the middle house. Backyard is usually called this area, or pool. The fountain is another call out, although it's not that usual. Got the back. Oh, we're starting up. Where are they gonna spawn? Well, I guess there's only 2 places for them to spawn. All right, so we've got GameFist, possible game-winning match. GameFist is sounding like they're having a lot of fun. They know that they can exit on this side because of pre-fires. Ooh, they're handing out guns. Oh, he dropped his gun. Don't drop your gun. All right. Oh, I turned off the things. Whoops. All right, we got lasers back on, overlay on. Excise. Ooh, they're doing a fast push. So it looks like there's usually 2 ways to attack this objective. You're either smoking one side or you're smoking the other. In this case, they're throwing in a whole bunch of smokes, especially these smokes. Oh, wow. They're practicing smokes. That's pretty good smoke. So you can see that right now they've put enough smokes out there that there's only a very few area to cross. Deadshot has managed to get Stidge down. I don't know where that was. Oh, in the corner. So in this case, they've kind of been stopped by this. They saw there were smokes coming out. Deadshot got to this position, and oh wow, what a good shot, False Chaos. That's a real good shot. So the only issue right now is that, yeah, the GameFist is doing good. These are some amazing, amazing smokes. I mean, there's the problem of now Classic R2D2 has run in and flanked the crap out of them. And that was actually very smart, sending 2 flankers there. They've really pinned the attackers into one spot. They are using their smokes quite well, and now Drunk Kings is going to be a super John Wick and take out 2 people in there. Drunk Kings knows there's a guy at the white car. He probably should reload soon. This is probably going to be a trade. Drunk Kings is going to stand, and there's a trade, and GameFist takes it. Wow. Ta-da! And that's it. Well, looks like that is it. And I didn't leave the overlay on once. Well, turn off the thingy. And GameFist takes it. Well, that was a fun adventure. I don't think I've ever talked that long in a cast. Well, I've never done a cast before. Hope you enjoyed my first cast. I don't know what else to say other than thank you for GameFist and VRality for letting me cast you. I'm going to figure out how to turn off the stream without killing it, but thanks a lot. And oh, another thing is the whole point of this is to promote the Onward Rookie Bootcamp. So the Onward Rookie Bootcamp is a place for new rooks to come in, and we're having a tournament on January 11th and 12th. And if you come in and play, you're going to get paired with a coach, which is an experienced VRML league player, and then 3 other rookies. So these teams of 5, 1 coach, 4 rookies, and we're gonna have a nice tournament. It's a good way to get into the game. In the past, I think we've had about 6, maybe 5 or 6 numbers of people come out of the tournament and become regular players. So it's a good way to get in the game without having to go into toxic pub lobbies, and a good way to get into the community. So if you come out to that, we've got a Discord, and it's all over the Onward server. So Onward Discord server. So if you check it out, come out. It'll be fun, and it'll be good to go. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to sign up now, and that's about it. Bye.